Good morning, city year. How y'all feeling? No one? Tough crowd, alright. So hi, my name is Jenny Liu, and I'm just here to share with you all my journey with city year and how I ended up where I am today, using this little draw my life kind of segment. So just a little bit of a background story. That's me. I attended the University of California, Riverside and graduated this past December with a degree in sociology and a minor in education. I wore many hats on campus. I was a Highlander orientation leader, a CHAS first peer mentor for first-year college students, as well as an AmeriCorps member for elementary school students. I was part of Alpha Phi Omega, a national co-ed service fraternity. So I pretty much had my college life figured out. However, when anyone asked me the question, "What are you to do after college?" I literally had no idea. Until I met Bert, a recruiter of City Year. Bert told me a lot about the program and I got really interested, so I applied. And now, BAM! A new City Year baby was born. Nah, I'm playing with you. There's a lot more to it than that. So I found out that there are over 300 core members, or split into 6 pueblos. I was part of the Love and Joy Pueblo, then there's 5 elementary schools in that pueblo, and then I was part of the 93rd Street Elementary School team. So that was a lot. Luckily, I was placed with 2 other mid-year members, Daniel and Esme, and together we conquered and cried through weeks of training learning about T2ST and SSMs and other City Year lingo that didn't make any sense to us. I was paired with a 3rd grade partner teacher, Miss Farmer, who's absolutely amazing. She has 24 little boogers, and 11 of which are on my focus list. So coming to service, I still really didn't know what to expect, but I had the best team to help us transition, and they taught us a lot about City Year's traditions and the really weird things that we do, such as power greetings and first circle, second circle, final circle. It's really interesting because City Year likes to circle up a lot. And we knew that you absolutely could not end power greeting and bring it in for a break without doing our round of Little Sally Walker. So overall, there was a lot to catch up on and a lot more to learn. Before I knew it, I started doing planned interventions and pulling out my focus lists. And it did take a while to get used to, but I think I got the hang of it now. Sometimes the kids are awesome and great and super attentive. Other times they literally think about the promise that you make them a month ago. And you know what? My kids really know how to make me go from 0 to 100 real quick. Trust me, the transition was not easy. Next thing I knew, I was sleeping at 11 p.m., waking up at 5 a.m., going through a 2.5-hour daily commute, which really sucked, especially for the stereotypical Asian driver. And I literally went from interacting with 21-year-olds to 9-year-olds every single day. And you do this 5 days a week, and that gets a little bit crazy. I felt myself changing, both physically and emotionally. I went from wearing makeup all the time to wearing none at all, hence the lack of eyebrows. Cause girl, you ain't trying to impress no 9-year-old, okay? I never knew what kind of day it was gonna be, cause kids, pretty unpredictable. So, City Year did have a toll on my life, but for the better. Getting to school at 7:15 on the dot really trained me to be more punctual. Still kind of working on that. Sitting through 2.5 hours of traffic and dealing with my crazy kids 24/7 really taught me the importance of patience. And you know what? Not wearing makeup all the time made me realize that it's okay, because my kids still love me, not for how I look, but for how I make them feel. Sometimes life's not always on your side, and you're gonna have those really rough mornings. But you know what? My team makes it a lot easier. Daniel, who always makes fun of me for literally everything that I do. Princess, who always gives me makeup and fashion tips. Sam, who never fails to answer a question that I have and help me with my students. Annette, who's honestly the sweetest girl you'll ever meet. Leah, who I can always count on for a laugh or for a venting sesh. Adriana, who's always willing to give a helping hand. Ben, who always inspires me to eat better and live a healthier lifestyle. The inside jokes with Carolina about one of our ELT parents. Food conversations with Jade, because we're both from the 626. And my daily check-ins with Jerry. No, I'm playing. Love you, Jerry. So overall, I love my team. Well, maybe except Daniel. Kidding! Nah, not really. And of course, where would I be without my kids? Robert, who can never go a day without leading first circle. The smile on Kevyon's face when he says, "Look, Miss Jenny! I did my homework 2 days in a row!" When Gilbert always runs up to me to talk about his life and his newborn baby brother. Yara, who went from being the shy little girl to not being able to shut her mouth. Dana, the sweetest girl, who literally tells me every single day that she's going to be making my future wedding dress. Lina, who I can always count on for a hug, and for her homemade Guatemalan tamales. Trust me, they taste bomb. Gloria, who always sneaks me an extra bag of carrots from her school lunch. Pretty sure the lunch ladies know by now. Samantha, who literally has a new gossip and stories to tell every single day. There's a lot of drama for 3rd grade. Erin, who pretty much runs the classroom and is really good at being teacher's pet and class clown at the same time. Orchid, who gives me drawings every day and literally breaks my heart every time she says she doesn't want me to leave. And Denise, who, well, always mistakes me for Miss Farmer, but that's okay. In the end, they're the ones that make it all worth it. Flash forward a couple months, and now I'm used to wearing this new hat and saying, "Hi, I'm Jenny Liu, and I proudly serve at 93rd Street Elementary School." Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Huh? The saying goes, city year will be the most challenging job of your life. And, well, it's also the most rewarding. I didn't realize that making this pledge to serve would change and impact me as much as it has. But I'm glad it did. I hope to give back to City Year by implementing all the values that I've learned and, well, making better happen in the real world. Thank you all so much for being a part of this wonderful experience, and this isn't the end, it's just the beginning.